Good afternoon, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today we are pulling cards for your reading for the total solar eclipse that is occurring in Aries on April the 8th, 2024. Now, this eclipse will be occurring at 19 degrees of Aries. So if you have any planetary placements in your birth chart that are at or around 19 degrees of Aries, this eclipse will be having a little bit more of a personal effect and impact on your life, okay? I myself have Mercury at 18 degrees of Aries, so just 1 degree away. So I'm definitely interested in seeing how that is going to manifest for me, okay? I will let you know. All right, so I will be doing things a little bit differently today for this reading as opposed to how I normally do it. I will be starting off the reading with pulling a card from my Sacred Geometry deck, Oracle deck, and kind of tapping into the vibration of the specific geometric shape that is on the card and reading what that's all about for you. Then we will be pulling a card from the normal Rider-Waite deck and then from the After Tarot to kind of see what kind of themes and energies will be surrounding you, my dear Gemini, around this total solar eclipse that is occurring on April the 8th. Now, do remember that eclipse energies, especially for solar eclipses, can last up to 6 months. Okay, so these energies that I will be getting into with those two cards will be kind of determining and showing you what kind of energies you can tap into and utilize to your advantage. Okay, then we will be ending the reading by pulling a animal oracle deck card too. Okay. Now, I have already cut all the decks, and I have shuffled them all twice. Now, why did I pick the number 2? I'm utilizing the energy of the numerology of the date that this eclipse is occurring. So the eclipse is occurring on April the 8th. So we're utilizing number 4 for the month of April, 4 plus 8, and then plus 2024. We all break them down into single digits. And what we get is the number 20. And then when I break it down even more, 2 plus 0 is 2, and that is where I got the number. Okay, so let's dive right in. So for your first card, we have the Antakarana. All right, so number 19. I will show you the card in just a minute. I don't get this organized because I like to be surprised just as much as you as to what cards you have in store for yourself. Okay, so here we are. Number 19, the Antakarana. It means the bridge. The Antakarana is an ancient healing and meditation symbol that has been used in Tibet and China for thousands of years. It is the part of spiritual anatomy that connects the physical brain and the higher self. It is said that the Antakarana has its own consciousness and that simply being in its presence will be beneficial for your chakras and your aura. Connecting with your higher self will offer insights into virtually any question or inquiry you may have. The Antakarana acts as a bridge or direct link to your intuitive nature or your inner being. Meditate with this shape. Relax deeply and give attention to your breath. Sit quietly and open to intuition and insights. Let this time act to strengthen the bridge between thought and intuition. Realize the innate ability for growth and healing that you already possess. Know that the answer lies within. You may wish to make a copy of this shape and place it on your altar, by the computer, or even on the fridge with your kids' drawings. Whenever you notice it, acknowledge your connection to your higher self and the wisdom that is always available through that communication. Okay, sorry, my nose is itchy. Concepts of connecting with your higher self and your subconscious and your intuitive and your tuition is a big theme that so you're the last reading I'm doing for the eclipses, so this is something that's been coming up a lot. So perhaps this total solar eclipse is a portal, or it's the energy that is emanating from it is allowing us to tap into our higher selves and communicate with our higher selves at a more potent level. Okay, so meditating on this said to allow for a more deeper and more quicker connection. So definitely utilize that to your advantage. Okay. Now, with respects to the Rider-Waite cards, I'm seeing what kind of energies and themes are surrounding you. Here we go. We have the Nine of Swords. So this card can signify waking. It's like the never-ending nightmare. So perhaps you might be having trouble sleeping during this time. I am. For the last couple weeks, since the even before the lunar eclipse, my sleep has been interrupted in the night. Like if I go to bed at 9 or 9:30, I'm up at 2. I'm at 12:30. Anywhere between 12:30 and 4:30, I'm up and awake, and I have trouble falling back asleep. Apparently, this is a quite common occurrence right now in the spiritual community. A lot of the Schumann resonance coming in, the solar energy coming in is quite intense right now, and it is activating people on their DNA level, and it's we are being our DNA is being rewired for our ascension. Okay, so that if that resonates to you, that might be what this card is signifying. So perhaps you have been having some trouble sleeping. This card can also signify waking up and it's constantly a nightmare. So if you've been going through something that has been giving you stress, or and you go to bed and you wake up and it's still the same situation, you feel stuck in a low vibrational frequency perhaps, or you feel stuck in something that you've been deadlocked in. This period is almost over. Okay, this is the number 9. And number 9 is almost at the number 10. So and number 10 of swords means something that is dead, done, and over with. Okay. So if this is something, I don't feel like this is something that the solar eclipse is bringing in for you. I feel that this is going to be ending. Okay, with the solar eclipse. If this is something that has been negatively a theme in your life that you're stressing over, you're having anxiety over, it's just never ending. You've been trying to get yourself out of it, and you're having trouble doing that. This period is almost at the end, but you need to be in control of your emotions, and you need to know that you have the power within you to change things. Okay, so if something's not working in how you're approaching a situation, you need to change it and keep trying something until you figure out what can help you get out of that situation. Okay, we're not playing the victim card here. We are in control of our own life. We are source, and we have the power within us to change your situation. Finding the lesson that's in every situation can kind of speed up you getting out of something. And if you don't learn the lesson, it's just going to manifest itself in a different situation that's in the same vibrational frequency. Okay. If you see here, there are people fighting on his bed. Okay. One person's like the aggressor and one person's the victim. So this card can like really make you ask the question, who are you in your life? Are you the victim, or are you taking life in your own hands? Okay. Are you protecting yourself? Are you on the offense or are you on the defense? Okay. And this blanket can signify obviously a comfort blanket. Okay. And maybe you need to get out of your comfort zone to get out of this situation, because what is keeping you comfortable is keeping you stagnant. Okay. So definitely tap into that. But if you do that and take advantage of what this message is trying to convey to you, then this period of time is almost over, and it will end during this solar eclipse. Excuse me. Okay. I personally hope that all the sleeplessness is going to be over as well. But that's another story. Okay. Yeah. So, and we have another sword card. So a lot of thoughts, things with respects to your thoughts. There's like glare that way in there. So a lot of things going on with your thoughts right now. And this is another card that signifies needing to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, Gemini. She has been sitting where she's always sat, and she's blindfolded. And she, despite how uncomfortable the seat is, it's a concrete slab, she needs to get, she's been sitting there forever, and she needs to step out of her comfort zone and needs to go to this new island that's behind her. Okay. And normally on a normal Rider-Waite deck, these two individuals here are not on this card. So she's holding the swords herself, and she's blindfolded. Now this can be a lower representation of the Justice card, but this can signify this or that thinking. Okay, either this way or that way, either Republican or Democrat, either good or bad. There is gray. Okay, and what that signifies is having to think outside the box, trying something that you've never done before. And like, that's exactly what I was trying to say with this card, right? You need to get out of your comfort zone and try something new, and that's going to help you propel yourself into the forward moving energy that this solar eclipse can bring forth to you. Okay, but you have some competing thoughts here, like these two guys. Perhaps you have some competing thoughts that is inhibiting you from reaching a decision or getting that creative insight to think outside the box. So perhaps you need to bridge yourself and get in contact with your higher self with this image, and allow it to be a bridge between this realm and your higher self, so you can get some insight as to what your next step should be. Okay, very interesting reading. All right, and let's get your animal spirit card, the dragonfly. Magic. Okay, let's see. Dragon. Very beautiful card. Okay, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. Okay, so perhaps those cards need telling you to let go of the past. Move on. Get out of your comfort zone, right? The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. I love this card. It's so beautiful. Prosperity, purity, good luck, omens, change, transformation, messages, nature spirits, and ancient wisdom. Dragonfly is an ancient creature. It is estimated that they have been on the planet for millions of years. They are gifted survivors. Their brilliant colors come with maturity. This is a core truth of their wisdom. Growth, enlightenment, and your best self comes with time and with hardship. Dragonfly asks us to be patient with ourselves and the process. The first 2 years are spent in the water as a nymph. In late spring, they crawl to land, dry themselves off, and take to the air. The last stage of their life is stunningly short. Dragonfly people are urged to seize this brilliant moment while they can. If Dragonfly comes fluttering into your awareness, know that messages, change, and opportunity are on the wind. What did I just say? Change is on the wind, isn't it? But you need to look at your perspective. Perhaps the loved one who is now spirit is reaching out. Interesting. Nature, spirits, and magic are always near Dragonfly people. Pay attention to omens. If Dragonfly is your totem, you have the power to continually transform into something better and more brilliant. You have the power. What are you going to be? Are you going to be the victim? Are you going to take on life with your sword? You will always have everything you need to prosper. If you ever feel static or stuck, like I had just explained, call upon the energy of the dragonfly to help change the situation and lift you to a brighter and more beautiful world. Now, some words to heed by for dragonfly totem is, are you stuck in the swamp of the past? Rise above it. Are you disconnected from the brilliance of your inner light? Look within. It's all within you. Be reminded life is too short to be anything but happy. Drop your burdens, let go, and fly. So think about is like what you're worrying about. And if you can't do anything to change it, if it is out of your control, let it go. Fly away. you are in control of certain things. And if you can control something, then change it. If you can't, then let it go. Okay. Tap into this energy, tap into your own strength, transform into the dragonfly, and take your life by your own hands. Okay. Very cool reading. If you like this reading, Gemini, please hit that like button, and you can subscribe to my channel if that's something that you'd like to do. And you can also hit that bell button to get notified of any new videos that I will be putting out. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with this total solar eclipse for you, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus as well. Okay, I'm truly grateful for your energy and for you watching my video today. I hope you have a wonderful eclipse season, and I will see you later.